Department of Banking, Insurance, Securities, and Healthcare Administration. Oregon registration number DM80031.
Welcome back here to the PM Show Weekend Edition on CRN Digital Talk Radio. I'm Michael Horn. That's the voice of Robert Conrad.
This is a great song, but this rendition of it's too slow.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
Yeah, you want to be in the bedroom with the lights dim and hit this and then roll over.
This is kind of a starter.
Look into her eyes and say, you know something, baby? I love you.
Do you really?
Sick puppy. All
wow.
right.
He stared right at me, everybody, too.
So
For a second there, I lost control.
All right. Now, what should America do about its national debt? Import-export negative balance, 6. Rick, this from Rick. I have no idea what America should do about its national debt. And if I did, I wouldn't discuss it for one reason. This is called escapism fair. That's what I've tried to do here. And that's what we, fortunately, thanks to the audience, we've accomplished. So I don't do the politics. How would you have handled the paparazzi if they were around during your day as a leading man in Hollywood?
That's when you could answer.
They were around then, and they are around now.
How did you handle them?
I was walking out of a club not long ago, and I was with this beautiful woman, and then I was with 2 other drop-dead gorgeous women. And one of the remarks was, as people come in, look how young they are. Look how young they are. And it's a stupid remark. In any event, the paparazzi were all over it. And they didn't know that they were my daughters and my granddaughter. Stupid. But I didn't handle it. I just smiled, and I figured, they're trying to make a living. So you're a celebrity, and you know the price you pay is you give a certain freedom, certain privacy. And if you don't like it, don't do it. Don't be an actor. Do something else.
It's a good attitude to have because it's going to happen, right? That's just it.
And if they infringe on you, like as an example, I've told this story before, but I'll repeat it. So she calls me and says, Robert, he wants a divorce, and what? And I said, what do you want to do? She said, can we meet and have coffee and talk about it? I said, yeah, we can meet and have dinner. So we went to this Mexican restaurant, and we chatted, and she was heartbroken. And we walk out, and here's this guy with the camera. I said, no, don't do this. It's not at the right time. And he snaps the picture anyway. Yeah, it cost me $500, and I had to give him back the camera because it fell. So-called short right hand to the chin.
And he lost control of the camera.
He dropped the camera. I picked it up, and then he was going to sue, but for $500, he disappeared, and he got his camera back. So that's what I did then. At this last time, I just waved at him because I'm not that person anymore. I'm so happy with this little car incident that I had, where the guy thinks I've hit the car, which I didn't, and it was a classic automobile, beautiful, beautiful. He stands with his shoulders like that, squared, and his hands like that, and he wants to duke it out. And I look at him, and I put my right foot back, I turn my shoulder, and I start lifting my left hand, and I figured, good night. And then I thought to myself, why? And then 4 cops came out, and they interviewed us, and he left, and the copper said to me, hey, thanks, Bob, for not making this more than it was. I said, well, thank you. He said, man, am I glad you didn't hit him? I said, no, you ought to be glad I didn't hit him. So, and that's what's changed I don't want to hit him. And then I told you about that one guy, I cut him off on the freeway.
Yeah.
And we pulled over and put the window down. I said, I'm so sorry. And he put his window down. I said, I'm sorrier, and I'm going to pray for you. So that's me today. I mean, me yesterday was, what do you want? You want trouble? I'll give it to you.
And that's going along with what you said about this stage of anybody's life. When they're in whatever you have in your life, you kind of acquiesce to what's going on there in life.
Well, I don't know if I think it's just, if you've been exposed to it, you can be young and decide not to. You can be Johnny Depp and decide not to do it. So now let's talk to Gary. Gary,
been waiting a while.
Well, we got Becky next, then Sue, then John.
Gary, you're on CRN with the one and only Robert Conrad.
Hi, this is Gary Collins II. I'm from Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I was calling about Robert Conrad as far as sports or activities and stuff. As far as martial arts is concerned, did you once study or learn karate from Chuck Norris?
No, I was ahead of Chuck, and Chuck came later in my life and my career, and he's a wonderful guy. And I went to Italy because of a fundraiser he was doing for a charity, and he was the real deal, and so was Bruce Lee, and so was Jackie Chan. They were all after me. I was there in the 50s, and I studied karate, and John Leone was my instructor, and there's a picture of me right here, and you can see it. I just happened to get to the page, and are we on camera where you're calling from or no?
You can see it. If you're not on camera now, you can go to our website, crntalk.com, hit the YouTube up there, and we got all the segments of the show on YouTube, or go on the internet and hit YouTube/Robert Conrad. You'll see it, and put this week's date down. Go to our website.
See the one on the left? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
And then the one on the right. That's Ponce Ponce on the right, and that's Roger Smith on the left, who was the star of 77 Sunset Strip. And that's me in training, and that's long before it became popular. And the reason I quit doing karate, and if you don't know, I'll explain it to you. Kara is empty, te is hand, and it's the defense of your body with your empty hand. And we call it karate. And then some instructors started giving awards to people that weren't entitled to those awards because they were celebrities. And that's when Uncle Bob bailed, and I said, no, I'll do what I know best, and that was street fighting. Anyway, that's my karate history, and I introduced it with Robert Heron in either 59 or 60, but I was the first guy to do it on national television.
Good pictures. This is just great.
Yeah, thank you so much. Can you, okay? How's that for an answer?
Not bad, but were you fans of Chuck Norris's or his best friend David Carradine's movies of karate or westerns?
No, I like Chuck. I like Chuck as a person. I'm not a big fan of other actors.
Better than Carradine?
No, there's not a better than. They were both wonderful actors. And as far as karate is concerned, Chuck Norris is probably in the top 5. He was very exciting, and he was the real deal.
He's awesome. Thanks. Bye.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
there goes Gary. Thanks for the call.
We got him what he wanted. And
yeah,
then,
it's good questions, too. We got a line open at 800-336-2225. Toll free 800-336-2225.
look at that. Your daughter's holding that little baby. What's your daughter's
with a
name?
kid.
Emma.
Emma's in there. She's so cute. And,
Christy Casey's daughter,
why isn't
Emma.
she in here with you, Mama?
Yeah, Mama.
We'll bring her in for a segment.
It's because she was crying earlier. I heard her weeping. I was trying to study. I said, what the hell is that? Does this turn into diaper?
Lasted for 30 seconds.
Yes, I know. You grabbed her.
Young and old alike love your show, Robert
Yes.
Conrad. That's all
I
I
like
tell you.
weeping babies. I love it.
They all love you. Hey, give us a call, 800-336-2225. Show is done live Thursdays. If you're listening on the weekend, email us, rconrad@crni.net. It wasn't that long ago when running or playing